Hi, my name is Jenna Sorlagas, and I've chosen to include a satirical speech I wrote a few years ago for an American Literature Survey course. It's recently been updated, but it is about the Director of Parking for Coastal Carolina University receiving the Employee of the Year Award for 2012. And anyone familiar with Coastal Carolina's parking situation should already find this satirically amusing. It's titled Acceptance Speech, and it was inspired by the writings of Benjamin Franklin. We were reading Silence Dogood letters and the Polly Baker case, so that's where the idea came from. Acceptance Speech. I, Can't Plan Jack, am so very honored to accept the Coastal Carolina Employee of the Year Award for 2012. I owe my fame and fortune to the expert training I received at the Public Safety Institute of Mississippi, where I specialized in parking planning and functionality. My position as Director of Parking Regulations has allowed my career to grow in leaps and bounds, as you can see. I pride myself on Regulation Number 3 in the Traffic and Parking Regulations Guide, which states, quote, "Purchase of a parking decal does not guarantee students, faculty, and staff a place to park," end quote. People often ask me how I was able to come up with this glorious system where freshmen can park anywhere with no restrictions due to their class rank. My response to those people is simple. I tell them that if they thought that part of the system was difficult to create, they should have wrestled with making sure each individual paid $60 per semester to have the opportunity to park on campus. Now note, colleagues, I said opportunity, not guarantee. If it were not for that $60 payment, we would be dining on apple segments and crackers as opposed to these delectable caviar and lobster dishes. Now I know what's on your mind. You're thinking to yourself, but can't plan. However might we plan to ensure our annual consumption of pricey champagne with which to wash down our scrumptious lunch? Rest assured, fellow faculty, that your thirst will forever be quenched and palates satisfied just as they are today, for I've devised a plan that will afford our contentment for years to come. We are all buying decals and all needing a parking space. Well, there are not enough. It is glorious. I send out my minions on their golf carts and they write tickets to their heart's content because students are forced to abandon their vehicles and run to class with immeasurable urgency. Nothing brings a smile to my face like watching a student return to his or her vehicle to find an undeserved ticket with an audacious fine attached. Now I know it is about time for me to return to my seat. After all, my lobster is getting cold. But friends, I am motivated to let you in on one secret of mine. We as a university are planning to expand, and in order to expand, well, by golly, there must be construction and funding. In order for said construction to take place and for said funds to appear, we will close some of the parking lots and in so doing create more citation opportunities. Furthermore, visitors are now free to park anywhere during sporting events that take place during scheduled classes, which yet again keep the citations a-flowing. Now, faculty members, a few of these so-called learners have outsmarted us, or so they think. Some of these fist pumpers have resorted to using the bus systems we provide. Little do they know that the bus drivers are paid extra, untaxed money every week to make sure they arrive 10 minutes later than scheduled to each bus stop. Now, I know you're all thinking that I've thought of just about everything, right? The cherries on top of my superb parking system are the unpaved sections beside the tennis courts and the newly paved sections by the highway. I'm overjoyed at this year-round entertainment. Either I get to see their tires spinning in the mud puddles and feet soaking wet, which will surely bring on pneumonia, causing them to miss classwork and in short pay another 60 big ones to the public safety office for another semester, or I get to watch them sweat and suffer as they embark on the mile-plus trek to the Edwards College. Ah, President DeCenzo, how is your lobster, sir? Thank you again for never parking in your allotted spot, a free convenience. After all, teasing the students is half the fun. In closing, I again thank the faculty of CCU for affording me the opportunity to rob students of both money and parking spaces. God bless and drive safely.